Hi everyone, I'm Andrea and welcome to Knowing Yoga. This is class 10 of the Beginning Yoga series. Congratulations, you made it, you're sticking with it. You're getting out of your comfort zone, trying new things, whether it's been 10 days, 10 weeks, or 10 months since you started this journey and you made it to class 10. Congratulations. You're doing something amazing for your body, your mind, your spirit. And I'm grateful to share in that journey with you. So today we're just going to flow with it. We're going to flow through some postures, move with the breath, have a little fun, and go from there. All right, let's get started. Okay, everyone, today we're actually going to ground ourselves into the moment in our mountain posture. So if you're sitting, make your way on up to standing, and we're going to find our foundation here. So let's plant our feet down into the mat about hip width distance apart, and we're going to root down to lift ourselves up. So plant the big toe, the pinky toe, the back two corners of the heels, and then engage the quads just slightly, pulling the inner thighs together just slightly. Belly pulls in. In fact, that lower belly is pulling in and up towards the rib cage. And then the shoulder blades slide down the back and the shoulders release, relax down. You can tilt your head side to side. Do some neck rolls, whatever feels good for you here. Take a couple of breaths. And just notice how the earth feels under your feet, the texture of the mat, and then what happens if you begin to shift your weight back and forth between the toes and the heels. What happens if you close your eyes? Just being curious. Belly's pulling in, legs engaged. Strong yet relaxed right here. All right, and once you find your foundation, we're just going to do some movement with the breath. All right, so arms out to the side, and we're going to inhale, hands all the way up, eye gaze comes up to meet the thumbs. Exhale, lower the hands all the way down, engaging through the arms, extending through the fingertips. Inhale deep down into the bottom of the lungs. Exhale, lower. Eye gaze follows to the earth. Inhale, legs engaged, belly engaged, arms engaged. Exhale. All of that old, stale air out of the body. Inhale to the bottom of the lungs, the middle of the lungs, the top of the lungs, until you can't take any more air in, and then exhale it all away. Let's do another. Inhale up. Exhale, lower. And then release, finding that mountain posture again. Taking a couple of breaths, feeling awake, feeling connected to the breath, body and breath moving together. All right, let's stretch it out a little bit. Inhale, arms up overhead. Let's take the right thumb and pointer finger, grab around the left wrist. Inhale, lengthen through the body. Exhale, bump the hips to the left, reach up and over to the right, engaging the inner thighs towards each other, belly pulls in, and we're breathing. So eye gaze can be up or down or straight ahead, whatever feels good for you here. Inhale, lengthen through the fingertips. Exhale, bump the hips a little bit further to the left. Inhale up, exhale, lower down, shake it out a little bit, Take a breath here. Awesome. All right, let's do the other side. Inhale, arms up. Using the left fingers to grab the right wrist. Slide the shoulder blades down the back a little bit. Belly pulls in, inner thighs pulling together. Inhale, lengthen through the fingertips. Exhale, bump the hips to the right. Lift up and over to the left. Almost like you're trying to lift over a beach ball. Rounding up and over. And breathe. Inhale, lengthen through the fingertips. Exhale, bump the hips to the right a little bit further. Inhale, lengthen up. Exhale, release the arms all the way down. Shake it out again. Wiggle it, whatever you need to. All right. So from here, we're going to come into a chair pose, and let's move to the top of our mats. And we're going to bring our blocks in. So feet hip-width distance apart, and blocks next to the feet, just in front of the feet, wherever feels good for you. And we're going to play with them in a little bit, move them around, so whatever works for you. All right. So from here, let's do our chair pose. So you can start with hands at hips or hands up high, overhead, whatever feels right for you. So inhale, lengthen through the spine. Exhale, shift the weight into the heels. Belly pulls in and upward. And we're sitting the hips back like we're sitting in a chair. Let's reach the arms forward a little bit. Reaching. And then if you want, take those arms up overhead. Breathing here. Feeling your legs, feeling your breath. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, arms come down. All right, so now we're going to flow with it today. Our version of some sun salutations, warming up the body, heating up the body, and just having some fun with the breath. Find your mountain posture again. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, arms swan dive down, flat back, belly pulls in and up still. Exhale, lower to your forward fold. So grab your blocks, put them wherever you need. If you have a lot of flexibility here, hands can be on the ground. So whatever is comfortable for you. Let the head hang, and we're gonna do a little yoga cha-cha, bending the right knee, then the left. Stretching out the hips. All right, so bending the left knee and then right wrist under the right shoulder. Let's lift that left arm up and over. Left leg straight, left arm reaching up. Feeling a nice stretch here in the left hamstring, IT band. And then exhale, lower down. Let's switch it up. So left knee bent. Left wrist under, left shoulder. Inhale, right arm up, reaching up, stretching it out. And then exhale, lower. And guys, if your blocks aren't quite high enough, you can always bring a chair, like a dining chair, onto your mat. Just make sure it's sticking on your mat so it doesn't move. Then you can hold on to the dining chair as we do these moves too. So whatever feels good for you. Let's just keep going with what is good for you today. All right, so we're in our forward fold, heads hanging. You guys have a slight bend in the knees to protect that lower back. Deep inhale in, exhale, fold a little bit lower. Inhale, we're gonna lift to a flat back. So again, belly's pulling in, the back starts to flatten, shoulders pull down away from the ears. Exhale, lower. And then we're gonna inhale up now with the flat back. So hands can be at hips, or you can widen and reach up and around, inhaling. And then exhale, hands to heart center. Take a breath here. Notice sensations in your body. Anything new you're experiencing? Anything fun? Anything interesting? All right, let's do that a couple more times. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, swan dive down. Forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Flat back. Exhale, fold. Again, use the blocks or have your hands on the floor or a chair in front of you. And then root down through the feet, engage the legs. Inhale, arms up, flat back. Eye gaze up towards the ceiling. And then exhale, hands to heart center. It's a great little sun salutation. All right, let's try that again. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, swan dive down into your forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, fold. Root down through the feet, engage the legs, belly pulls in. Inhale up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Awesome job. All right, now we're gonna add a little more to it. So again, listening to your body, going to your edge, whatever feels good. So starting in your mountain posture, inner thighs pulling towards each other, belly's pulling in slightly, and let's get going. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, swan dive down, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, let's move the blocks back towards the feet. Step back with the right leg into a runner's lunge and just getting a calf stretch here. So inner thighs are pulling towards each other. If you only step back this much, that's great. If your hands are on the chair or you want to turn and put your hands on a piece of furniture, that is fine too. So stretch it out wherever you are here, and the hands can come underneath the shoulders. Inhale, lengthen through the spine. Exhale, press through that right heel. Inhale in, exhale, step the feet back together, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, up to the ceiling. Exhale, hands to heart center. Just opening up the body. You'll notice each one feels a little different. Each salute feels like you're able to open the body a little bit more. All right, let's do other side. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, swan dive down. Forward fold, slight bend in the knees. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, lower, stepping the left foot back. Bring the hands back to you, underneath the shoulders. So getting our runner's stretch here, keeping the knee, the bent knee in line or behind the ankle. And again, it's okay if you're only stepping back a little bit, or if you want to move to the wall to get that calf stretch or a piece of furniture. So inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, press out through the left heel. Inner thighs isometrically pulling towards each other here. Inhale, lengthen, and then exhale, step the feet together, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, lower. Hey, Simon. And then inhale all the way back up. Exhale, lower. Awesome. Let's close it out with one more salute, and then we'll move to the floor to stretch out a little bit. Inhale, arms up high. Exhale, lower. Forward fold all the way. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, lower. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Take a moment here and thank yourself for sticking with this, for for trying something new even today. Noticing sensations in your body. All right, awesome job, guys. Inhale, hands up high. Exhale, last standing forward fold all the way down. And then when you're here, you can move your blocks however you want. Make your way down to tabletop. You can move the blocks out of the way. You can bring in a blanket under your knees. We're just going to stretch it out a little bit. Move with the breath some more. So from our tabletop position, lifting out of the shoulders, pressing tops of the feet and shins into the earth, belly pulls in. Inhale, lift the tailbone, lift the head. Exhale, round that spine, pressing into the earth. Inhale, lift. Exhale, round. Let's do one more. Inhale, lift. Exhale, round. Inhale, neutral. Exhale, child's pose. So find your child's pose. Bring that blanket underneath, in between the hips and heels. Stretch it forward. You can do a supported child's pose with a bolster underneath the belly, the abdomen. Turn the head sideways here, whatever feels good. Take a moment to rest, stretching out. Take another breath in and out. And then begin to just walk your way up to a seated position. All right, let's do a couple of stretches down low after we twist the spine a little bit. So we're gonna wring out toxins in the spine and in our abdominal organs as we twist. So we wring out toxins, flushing the body, and then when we release the twist, all of our fresh, clean oxygen can flow back into the body, bringing with it building blocks of healing cells. So these twists are super important and super good for us. So let's straighten the left leg. Keep the right leg bent. You can keep it right in front of you, or you can move the foot to the outside of the left leg, whatever's feeling good for you. Let's take the right hand behind us. Inhale, lengthen through the spine. Exhale, left elbow to the outside of the right knee. So inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twist. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twist. Belly pulls into the spine. Being gentle, listening to your body. So if a twist doesn't feel good to go too far, don't go too far. All right, and then let's release, and we can switch those legs out. So left leg bends, and then it can come to the outside of the other leg, or it can stay right in front of you, whatever feels good. Inhale, reach the right arm up. Exhale, right elbow to the outside of the left knee. Inhale, lengthening through the spine. Exhale, twisting. Again, inhale, lengthen, crown of the head stretches to the ceiling. Exhale, pull the belly button in and twist. And then let's release. Let's pull our feet in here for our bound angle pose. So soles of the feet together. Hands can go to the tops of the feet. Blocks can come under the knees to support you, whatever's feeling good for you. And then I'm going to turn towards you guys here. All right. Finding your space, you can grab knees, shins, ankles, feet. Inhale, lengthen through the spine. Exhale, forward fold. If you like, you can round the spine. Eye gaze comes to the soles of the feet where they meet. Slow, deep breaths here, soothing our nervous system, calming our bodies, calming our minds. And then inhale, slowly rounding up, one vertebrae at a time. Let's do, I don't know which way I'm turning here. All right, last forward bend. So this time with our legs on the ground. Forward bend of your choice. You've done 10 of these classes. You know there's different ways, different variations. So find what is fitting you today. So inhale, arms up overhead. Exhale, lower down. You can keep a slight bend in the knees if that helps the lower back. Inhale, lengthening through the spine. Exhale, forward folding just a bit more. Finding your edge and not pushing past it. One more good breath here. All right, belly pulls in and we are rounding up one vertebrae at a time. Hi, Simon. Right here, Simon. He's meowing. Come here. You okay? All right, and let's go ahead and lie down into our Shavasana. So I'm going to bring the blanket under my head, and then we can pull a bolster or a pillow under the knees if that feels good. And just kind of celebrating 10 classes down. You guys are amazing. 10 classes of trying new things, of knowledge, of persevering, of not giving up, of sticking with it. You won't regret it. The rewards are going to be plentiful for the mind and for the body and the soul. So let's take a minute here and just allow the body to rest and sink into the earth. Letting the earth support you 100%. The muscles don't have to do any more work. I'm going to give you another minute here in silence, just to rest the body. And staying here in this position, bringing our awareness now to the breath, keeping the eyes closed if that feels comfortable. Just taking a moment to follow the breath in and out through the nose, following the breath as it raises the belly with the inhale and as the belly lowers with the exhale. Just noticing the subtle movements, the subtle changes with the inhale and exhale. Really letting go of any thoughts as they enter your mind. Coming back to the breath. Really resting the body and the mind by focusing on the breath and letting go of everything else. And on your next exhale, begin to move fingers and toes. Slowly moving your body, finding what is the best movement for you at this time. Maybe your body's craving a certain movement. I'm going to bring my knees in and rock side to side. And when you're ready, you can roll on over to the side of your choice. Just resting here for a minute. And then using the hands to slowly come up to our seated position. Finding your way to your easy pose, whatever that looks like. Hey, Simon. Guess he worked it out, whatever was going on earlier. All right, so we are going to end with a quote and one more deep breath all together to seal in class 10. You've done an amazing job. Keep sticking with it. Today's quote is on perseverance. When you get into a tight space and everything goes against you, never give up then, for that is just the place and time that the tide will turn. Harriet Beecher Stowe. All right, let's close up this practice with a nice healing breath all together, arms out wide. Inhale, arms up. Exhaling, hands to heart center. The light in me acknowledges and salutes the light in each of you. Namaste.